Hi, my name is Delpech and I'm originally from Argentina. I live now in Las Vegas, Nevada, United States. Basically, flair bartending is wherever any skills that you can show behind the bar. To me, is flair. Any, let's say, like a magic trick that you do behind the bar, a little shaker spin, a little trick with the glass. You toss the ice in the air, put it into the glass. That's flair. It doesn't mean that the flair bartenders are just bottle flippers or trick bartenders. They do the basic bartenders as any other bartender. Good quality drinks, good customer service, and also they give flair, which is something different and it's very unique, and it entertains people and of course increases their tips as well. So welcome to the flair bartending world. Okay, what I just did is called exhibition flair, and that means when the bottles have like a little bit of liquid in it, it could be 1 ounce, 1.5 ounces, so you can spin the bottle around without spilling, and then you go into a pour. That's more, that training is more for competition performers, which there are a lot of flair bartending competitions all over the world, and big prizes, there are world championships and international contests and stuff like that. So when I prepare for those contests, where we flair bartenders prepare for those contests, we use empty bottles and then we practice our exhibition flair. In that way you can do like crazy tricks with 3-4 bottles, even 1 bottle and 1 shaker, really hard tricks without spilling. And now I'm going to show you what is called working flair, and it's what you do in the real bar, behind a real bar, regardless how much liquid you have in a bottle. It could be full bottle, half full, just 3/4, whatever. You can make drinks doing working flair and entertain the people in the meantime. And it's very visual, it's very nice. I'll show you. So guys, we have it's almost half full bottle, and this is an empty bottle. So then if we can spin this one, we can't spin that one, otherwise we will spill. So what we do in working flair, we do a lot of flat moves, like we spin the bottle like this, move it around. See, the bottle always stays like up, the liquid stays up, and when we use a shaker, we use a lot of body movements as well. See, stall, the bottle is half full, no spills. Look at the customer, keep going, see, those movements, and you pour, bounce, pour again. And that's your martini right there. I'm going to show you now one of the basic moves in a working flair, or either way exhibition flair, is a throw behind the back. This is the way we do it. We grab it with the left hand from the top with the tips of your fingers. You're gonna go up with the hand, release it, and catch it behind your back with the other hand. This is the way you do it. When you're gonna release it, you don't have to forget to take your shoulder away, so you won't hit your shoulder. So basically you throw it, move your shoulder away, and catch it with the other hand. Don't be afraid to drop. At the beginning, you're gonna drop it a couple of times until you get it. Once you get it, it's gonna be forever. So throw, take your shoulder away, and catch. Throw, shoulder away, and catch. You go up and release. Take your shoulder away and catch. And we can do it with both hands. Shoulder away and catch. Shoulder away and catch. Now I'm going to show you another move. It's very impressive for the customer. It's the shaker behind your head, right? It's this move right here. It's very quick and nice. Okay, this is how we're going to do it at the beginning. A lot of people are scared to hurt themselves. Of course, you hit your head, you know, your shoulder, your bone right here, when you throw it behind your neck. So what you're gonna do to learn at the beginning is you're gonna throw your shaker towards to your shoulder, close to your here, right here, and grab it with the same hand. So you have more control into it. Like this. See, I have control. Throw with the same hand. See, looks very simple. Once it goes very close to your shoulder, then you just forget about this hand and grab it with the other one back here. See? Close to the shoulder. Boom. Grab with the other hand. Again, one more time. Close to your shoulder. Very close to your shoulder. And then, bang. Catch it with the other hand. And then after, when you get comfortable with it, then you're gonna do both moves, spinning the shaker, like one spin. See? Boom. Same motion. Little spin and grab behind the back. Same thing right here. Yeah, it's very quick and it looks very nice. Back again. Boom. And the concept is the same for the spin. You spin same way, catch it with the same hand, and then remove it, grab it with the other one. And you can move your shoulder away a little bit. What could happen sometimes, you may catch it right here because you're scared to hear yourself. And you're gonna catch it right here with your arm like this. I mean, that's fine. Then you can get away like this and keep going. But the best way to do it in more visual and more like elegant way, it will be catch it behind your back. With practice, you're gonna get it. This is a trick that you can learn in one day, and it's very, very visual trick. This is another basic move in flair bartending with the shaker. It's just a simple exchange in front of your chest. What you just do basically is just exchange the shaker from one hand to the other. This is with a reason for, because later we're gonna try to spin it, and that's gonna look better. It's gonna look even better if you spin it twice in front of your chest, right here. But the first, you're gonna go like this, so you get comfortable with your throws and catches. Okay, the shaker straight from one hand to another one in this position. And then we spin it. One spin, another spin, and then with the doubles spin. And that's the move. Very simple. Another pretty cool trick with a shaker, it will be the spin on your palm, the palm of your hand, like this. When you do it, you're gonna spin it right here in this part of your hand, and you have to take your thumb away, kind of back, and let the shaker spin on your hand, and then grab it. Some people may have a little problem with the thumb, because it doesn't go that back. So then you can roll the shaker on your thumb like this. I'm gonna explain it again. This is in the palm. You grab it this way. When you're gonna spin it, you open your hand completely. After the spin, you catch it. Again, catch. Catch, one more time, catch. So right here, in this zone, right here. Now, the other one with the thumb, it will be a little bit different. You just grab it right from the bottom, almost, and you're gonna roll it on your thumb, like this. The shaker, what basically does is this. It's gonna roll on your thumb and catch it. See? So you can roll it and catch. Again, it's roll and catch. the hand stay in the same position. Just opens and close. Catch again. And those moves looks exactly the same. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And they look pretty cool. It's very visual as well. We have another roll in your finger. When you take the shaker out of the bar, you're gonna grab it with these 2 fingers right here, and you're gonna roll it on your thumb again. Right? But this way, but this time it's in the front. Like it's just in front of your hand, like this. If you see the hand always stays like this, all you do is this, and grab it again. Your hand never moves. It's always facing front. So this is one more time. 1. Like this. 1. Try to do it slower. There you go. And now you can add something, a little tip to this trick, which is pretty cool and it looks very visual. To start your routine, could be grab, exchange behind the back, and then you keep going with your routine. So go, exchange, boom, exchange. And what you do is you roll, go back, and just exchange. It's a very simple exchange, but it looks very visual. See? There you go. Beautiful trick. These bottles are perfect if you practice in your house and you don't have a floor rubber mats in the floor. So if you drop, you can't break it. So with the plastic bottles, you can smash it to whatever you want; it won't break because even if it's concrete, it's plastic bottles. So they don't break and they last forever. Believe me. And if you're a pro and you're trying like new tricks with let's say 1 bottle, 1 shaker, there you go. You're gonna put the bottle into the shaker. Sometimes what could happen if it's a glass bottle, you can hit it right here and it breaks, or hit it sideways and breaks. You can cut your hand, you can cut yourself. So with the plastic bottles, it will never happen because it's just plastic. And if you're juggling or you're learning juggling moves, it's perfect because you can juggle without a problem. If they smash in the air, it won't break. The glass, it won't go to your eyes. So that's a perfect, it's a really nice thing to have. It's called the Flair bottle. You can find it in any website. Okay, now we're gonna go to the bottle section. It's very related with the shakers. What I mean by this is you can do basically the same moves with 1 bottle and that you can do with 1 shaker. I'll show you. This is the behind the back, catch, and you can go straight to a pour. Okay? One more time, and it's the same concept. You throw the bottle, release it up here, move the shoulder away and catch it. And there you go to a pour. Okay, or you can keep going any way you want. You can go back and throw behind the back and pour with the other hand. One more time. Catch. Take it out of the way. Catch. I'm going to explain the first move that I show you behind the back with the spin in slow motion. Throw behind the back. The same concept. Throw it, move your shoulder away. When you come up here, you're going to toss the bottle with 1 spin. Grab it and pour. Okay, one more time. From here, this way. Back, pour. Those are basic moves, but they're very, very powerful in a busy bar. And believe me, you're gonna need them. And you can learn them in 1 day. No skills required, just practice. now I'm gonna show you some a pretty cool way to pour a drink. Okay, after you get your shaker and you do all your tricks, this is very nice and it's very visual. It's simple. You can learn it in 2 tries. Okay, just a pour, simple pour, but then you go long pour, and you go back and cut. It looks very visual because also the customer thinks that you give him like more alcohol when you really give him the same amount though. But it still is a pretty cool trick. Here we go again. You pour, put the shaker down, and the bottle stays, cut. Then that's how you make a martini or whatever you want to make. It's a pretty cool pour. It's called a long pour. All you gotta do is just, when you pour the bottle, this way, all you gotta do is go down, up, and cut. It's very, very simple. One more time. Down, up, cut. Very simple and very visual. I'm gonna show you now the behind the head. It's gonna be the same concept to learn it. Throw the bottle closer to your shoulder, and then just move your hand. Another way, and we can go into a pour, okay? Another way to learn the behind the head, it would be just put your hand like this, and then you can close, and you throw it, okay? And then you go farther and farther, and you throw it from here. That would be another way to learn the behind the head. And you always go to a pour. Now, mark my words, these are the most important moves in working flair. Because if you're working in a busy bar, these are the best moves you can learn. They're the quickest move you can do behind the bar. And they're like basic but quick. What I mean by this, if you have to make a rum and coke, let's say, you ice your glassware, ice it, throw behind the head, grab the gun with the coke, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, cut. You have a rum and coke. It's quick and it's nice, so you still can show everybody that you can flair when you're 2, 3 deep, still doing quick moves and fast. Now, these moves you can do it regardless if the bottle is empty, half, 3/4, or completely full. It won't matter, because after you ice it, let's say, since you're throwing it flat, the liquid stays on the same place. I'll show you. This bottle, see? You throw behind the head and pour without a problem. Throw behind the back, pour without a problem. Now if the bottle could be full, this one is just almost half. So you got the same thing, behind the head, pour, behind the back, pour. It's a quick move that you can do it every day. You can learn it in 1 day, guaranteed. You don't need any special skills to learn these moves, it's just practice. Just do it over and over. They're very important moves, those are the basics, so you should learn that first, that's for sure. Now I'm going to show you another one, which is pretty cool. When you have the bottle almost empty, let's say like 1 ounce, or let's say half an ounce, we got it right here. So we pour, let's say 1 ounce in this bottle, right? We'll use even this one, it has 1 ounce in the bottle. So we can do flair right here, exhibition flair move. So we can spin the bottle. Do another spin and pour without spilling. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? One more time. It goes 1 behind the head, let it spin, pour. One more. The same concept of the shaker. Throw it, move your shoulder away. When you're up here, you spin the bottle this way. 1 spin, catch, pour. Right? Now, the other one is behind the head. It will be the same thing. Pour, catch, into a pour. Even you can do like a little swing with the bottle and pour. Right? I explained the little swing in a little bit. One more time. Catch. The swing is 1, 2, pour. Be careful, don't hit your face when you do the swing, because a lot of people, when they do swing in front of their face, they hit their chin right here. So you make sure you do it like far away from your body. So you grab the bottle this way with 2 fingers, and you go 1, 2. This is it's a juggler's move. It's called swing. It comes from swing. They do it with the claps. We do it with the bottles. 1, 2, 1, 2, pour. One more time. Behind the head, let it swing, pour. Nice. This is a very, very powerful trick, and especially to end up your routines or your performers. It's called a stall. Okay, so I'm going to show you how many different stalls you can do, and then which different ways you can go from, and then I'm going to show you the basic one to start with. Okay, just one, another one, another one, from behind the back, from bounce to stall. See? So you can go from different ways into the different stalls. It's a very powerful trick, it's very nice. And this is how you start with. First of all, to be able to balance something on your hand, you gotta place it first and see which is the most comfortable place of the back of your hand to put the bottle in. Okay? For some people it's up here, some people it's in the tip of the fingers. For me it's right in the middle, but that's me. It could be different in everybody. So once you place it and you get comfortable with, and you don't lose it, then you start throwing it flat, grabbing with 2 fingers right here. You go up and stall. When you land the bottle, you have to cushion it. Otherwise, it's gonna hit your fingers. See how it sounds? And that hurts really bad. And probably it would make you give up to a move because it hurts and you're not doing it right. So when you start doing it like this, see, when I just grab it, I go down with the bottle. One more time. Let's do it with a full bottle right here. See? One more time. Right here. And this is why. Because if you learn it the right way, then when you do over the shoulder to a stall, you won't even feel it. But if you see how it sounds? That hurts. But if you cushion the motion there, it won't hurt. All you're gonna do is just, once you get better with this move, you're gonna be able to control it more. Even if you miss, you're gonna control it anyways. If you miss like this, see, you're gonna control the bottle because you have the balance really well already. Then the other way is with a spin from down here, up to a stall. One more time. Up to a stall, up to a stall. And this is a very, very powerful trick, and I'll show you why. Let's say you're doing a routine in your bar, you're making a drink, and everybody's getting crazy because you're doing very nice tricks, and you do every trick that you can, and then at the end, you finish like this. So you let the people know what you're doing. You let them know what you just did. So they realize and they start making noise and they clap and scream and everything. And it works. Believe me, it works pretty well. Because it's like a stop. And it's a nice stop. It's very visual, very powerful in Flair. It's one of the basics. It could be very advanced, like starting your lip or, forearm or your elbow. There's a lot of different ways to stall a bottle. But it could be very advanced, but also, even if it's a simple stall in your back of your hand, is very powerful, because remember what people see you doing behind the bar, they have no idea about the difficulty of your moves. So they will appreciate the trick that you're doing, not because they don't care about the difficulty, they care about how you perform the trick. So as long as you can hit it, and even though if you shake it, it's even better sometimes, because you pretend that it's hard. So people think it's a really hard trick. So they get crazy even more because they think you're doing something really hard, which is easy for you. But you pretend to, wow, I just got it right now. So they scream because they think it's a hard trick. That's another little trick that you make things easy look hard. That will make your performance goes up and without your upsells, your tips, and everything else. Let's go to the store. Okay, now it's time for glassware. Very important. Like I said before, every object behind the bar is flairable. You can flare with anything behind the bar. So let's say we have a glass. You can do exactly the same things that you do with a shaker. Throwing it behind the back. Same concept. In the back, put your shoulder away and catch it. Spin it in your finger. And throw it behind the neck as well. One more time. And then this is another one that I'm going to give you. This is brand new. That you can do with the shaker as well. It's called a roll in your arm. Okay? This becomes from a contact juggling, I believe. What you're going to do is you're going to spin the glass, right? Facing, coming this way. And then you're going to put your arm straight. Like 90 degrees. So if you put it too up, it's gonna come really fast. If you put it just straight, then it's gonna come slow, it's gonna roll in your arm and you're gonna grab it. Okay, here we go. One more time. One more time. You just put your, spin the glass, put your arm straight and just let it come to you. Now, a lot of people get scared at the beginning because they get hit in the face because they put the arm too high, so then the glass comes too fast. At the beginning, you don't feel comfortable because of course it's a new trick, so you don't get used to raw stuff in your arms. So it's not gonna feel comfortable at the beginning. But just let it roll, let your arm feel it. So once you start feeling it and feel more comfortable, then you're gonna do it like nothing. It's like nothing. Boom. And of course with a shaker, you can do it as well. See? Catch it behind the back. See? You can do it, catch it in front. Just wait for it. Really nice. Or you're just gonna do that. One very important thing about the glassware is that you have to be very careful where you do the trick. Basically, you want to get away from the eyes when you do the glass tricks. Just because if he hits on top of the bar or on the well, then you're going to break the glassware on top of the eyes. So you're going to, if you're busy in your bar, you're going to have to replace the eyes. That's not really nice for your bar back. So what you do is, you just do it basically behind the back, or when you do the roll, just do it kind of far away from the bar, so you don't risk breaking your glassware on top of the ice. Another thing, make sure when you flare glassware, make sure that you have flare mats on the floor, so if you drop it, you don't break them. Because I mean, your boss is gonna get really upset. Get away from the ice, get away from the well, and get away from the other glassware. If you place your glassware on the working area, just be careful, don't drop it on top of them, otherwise you're gonna break all the glasses. Another important thing is like every trick that you do with glassware, either way, glassware, bottles, shakers, even garnishes though, try to practice at home as much as you can, and do not practice behind the bar. Just perform behind the bar. When you have the trick down, then you go and do it behind the bar, but do not practice behind the bar. Now another thing, don't be afraid to drop behind the bar, because it happens. Every single person, every single flirt bartender in the planet drops and breaks things. That's guaranteed. Even the pros, beginners, everybody drops. Nobody's perfect. So what you can do when you drop, this is a really good advice that I'm going to give you right now, is just make, from the drop, make a joke about it. Make something funny about it. Like if you're flaring and you throw behind the head, let's say, and you missed it, so you go, or you do something something different. Or if you're doing a bottling thing and you go like this and you miss the bottle, you go like, oh, you know, do something funny about it. Like, don't make a big deal. Don't get frustrated. Like, you drop. Oh, I drop. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. Don't feel bad. It's just a drop. If you have a garden or backyard or front yard, when you have grass, then you can practice over there. So you don't break bottles on the floor. And also, if you have kids around, you don't want to practice inside the house with a glass bottle, because I mean, if you break it, then can you hurt? And of course, like, be very aware and try to follow every step as I tell you to do, because you may hurt yourself if you're not careful. I mean, it's not that, I mean, everybody can do it, like as I say, but you have to follow the steps. Every single person, every flair bartender who learned from the beginning, it's very important to have the basics done, like strong bases. So that's gonna make you a really good flair bartender in the future. Finish your drink. You ice it, make the drink. The drink is done, and it requires a lime as a garnish. So what you're gonna do is squeeze it, throw it behind your back, and catch it into the glass. That's a very powerful trick. It's very nice, and it's very easy to learn too. Once again, you can actually show off and look at the people's face, and people is very impressed by this trick. I want to explain it one more time. What you're gonna do, you grab the lime, squeeze it, throw it behind your back, yeah, and catch it in the glass. It's very important that the throw is very precise, so you don't go with the glass like this and spill all over the place the drink that you just made. So as precise as you're with your throw, better it is. Very nice trick. It's very easy to learn as well. You can learn this in one day too. Now I'm going to show you another lime trick, which is very nice as well. You got the drink already done. Squeeze it, grab your shaker, catch it into the drink. One more time. Squeeze it, catch it into the drink. All right, what you basically do is you have to grab the shaker from the top, right? Because if you grab it right here, you have no control, basically. So you're gonna grab it right in front, right here, so you have more control of where you go because your hand is closer. So you throw, catch. Focus on the lime and catch. Throw, focus, catch. Easy. You learn that in 2 tries too. Now, this is sideways. Throw, catch. One more time. Throw, catch. Sideways. Same concept. You grab the shaker on the same place, same spot. And this is the other one. The other sideways. Catch. It's the same concept, but you go reverse, right? You grab it, instead of grabbing like this, you turn your hand over. Same concept. Focus, boom, catch, put it into the drink. Another one is throwing behind the back, and as it goes, boom, catch it. One more time. Behind the back, catch. Easy, right? This is a very powerful trick behind the bar. And it's 3 limes. It probably will take you a little while to learn these tricks, but it's very, very amazing if you can land it. You're gonna catch 3 limes. What you're gonna do, you're gonna throw them in the air. Catch the first one, second, and third. Right? There you go. Voila. 3 limes in the glass. That's basically, I mean, if you wanna, some people need like couple of limes. Let's say you caipirinha, that you need a couple of limes to put into your drink, then you catch 3 at the same time. You gotta be very careful though with this trick. I use a plastic cap always because it's lighter, so you can move your hand faster. Now, if you use a glass, what it could happen if the glass is wet, boom, the first time you go, the second time you could fly away, you can hit somebody on the head, or you can break the glass, you can break everything. So be very careful with this trick. It's not that easy. And then with the shaker, the same thing. It's so dangerous because it's very heavy to manipulate so fast. I'm not saying that you cannot do it. You could do it too, but I would recommend you can use a plastic cap if you want. It will make it easier. This other trick is very nice trick. It's very cool with 2 limes for 2 drinks. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna grab one in front and the other one in the back, just like that. And put them in the drink. One more time. And then this way. So you grab the shaker in the same way. Okay, always. You can go down, and as you go down, you catch the first one, the second one is going back, and you catch it back here. That's actually the hardest one. So you go 1, 2. You can miss it like that too. Here we go. So I'm gonna grab the shaker the same way, right here. So you're gonna catch the first one. As you catch it, the shaker is gonna go back, and the lime on top is the one that's gonna go to the back, and you're gonna catch the first one right here. There you go. 1, 2, just like that. And voila. Now I'm gonna show you the last trick that you can do behind the bar. Either way, the last one or the first one. Some people put the napkins first, and then they put the drink, or some people do the drink first, and then they put the napkin with a drink on top. So it could be either way, first or last one. This is what you're gonna do. Voila. It's nice, isn't it? One more time. I'm gonna explain it to you. You grab the napkin right from this edge, right here, with the tip of these 3 fingers, right? And you're gonna spin it like a frisbee. Like if you would be a frisbee, towards to your body, like this. So it comes back to you, kind of. So, here we go again. Spin like a frisbee, just put your hand. And it's like a stall, but with a napkin it's even easier. And voila. The other way to do it is, it's kind of funny way to do it too. It's not very like, sanitary way, but it's just funny though. People like it. People laugh, of course it's funny. Voila. What you basically do is you have to have your lips a little bit wet. So when you do the spin, stall, then you put it in your mouth. Like you just place it and blow it. And sometimes it comes right to in front of the customers. It happens that the napkin went exactly in front of the customer, and it's completely amazing trick to them. I mean, they're amazed. So that would be a good way to end it, your routine, or either way, it will be a very nice welcome to my bar. It will be, hello, hi, my name is Christian. How can I help you? I'm going to show you a couple of ways to open up a beer bottle. A lot of bars, like, they sell a lot of beers, and people say I can't flare. Well, you still can flare with a bottle opener and a bottle of beer. This is the way you do it. You can do some like cool stuff with a bottle opener. What you basically do is just spin it in your finger, stop it, and then you do swing with them. You always close your finger this way, so you make sure it's not going to fly away, and then you do your flare, right? So you can go like this, like a cowboy, and then you can pop it. Voila! Nice. There you go. I'm going to explain how to do this one. It's called the pop. What you do, you base your finger and your bottle opener right here. That's the way I do this. Many ways, some people that's just straight. This is the way I do it. You just close your fingers, like basically like this. And then all you do is just go up and you catch the cup of the bottle like this. And it pops automatically. See? That's the position. Voila. Nice. Okay, a lot of people open the pop the beer like this way, go bang, or this way, bang. What could happen is like the safest way to do it is the way I do it, because you just set it up. You set up the trick. You have no risk at all to hurt yourself. Because sometimes when you go like that, if you miss, you can cut your pinky, touch with the bottle cap top, and you can cut yourself. Or either way, if you go like that and you missed it, you can cut yourself big time. And most of the time when you work with beers and you know, you probably have your hands wet, so you cut even easier. So this way you set it up, see? There's no contact with my finger and the bottle top. So you just pour it up. This is the other one. This is simple. Just spin your bottle opener. You're gonna open it, and as you open, you kick it with the bottle opener. So you go 1, 2, done. That one is very simple. This is the other one. You don't need a bottle opener. When the bottle is a twist off bottle, what you can do is just gonna do like a simple magic thing, like you put the power of your bottle opener in your forearm or whatever, and then you just go place it in your forearm. Voila. It's right there. That's how you open the beer. I'm gonna explain this to you. One more time. You place it in your forearm. See? And then you just twist it. And it will open automatically. Now, don't try to do this with a Heineken bottle. A bottle is not twist off, because you're gonna hurt yourself. I got a friend of mine once that I explained the trick, and he did it with a bottle that it wasn't a twist off. And of course he cut himself so many times. And this is a cool one to open 2 beers at the same time. This is a trick that my friend Adam showed me once. So you're gonna open 2 beers. You place one like this, right? And cut this way. Put the other one on top of the bottle opener. And as I open the first one, this one's gonna do a flip, and I'm gonna catch it with the hand as it comes down and open the second one. Ready? Catch. Voila. I mean, people want to see tricks when they order a beer too, right? So keep that in mind. You can learn the tricks quick, and it will give you a lot of money, and you're gonna enjoy a lot of people doing great customer service as well. A couple of tricks I'm gonna show you to put ice, in your glassware, right? So scoop, you grab the glass, wherever you do your flare, spin it around, then you ice it. As you ice it, you turn it around, you throw it in your hand behind your back, boom, voila. It's a pretty cool trick. It's fast too. One more time. I'm gonna break it down for you. Whether you go behind the back or you do your glassware flare, as I told you before. You ice your glass, drop everything, right? So now when you go like this, if nothing is gonna come out. Even if it does, it's just a little piece. So when you turn this way, then you throw it behind your back, like a normal shaker or bottle. It's the same concept. So you put the ice, the turn, behind the back. Voila. This is another one of my favorites. You ice the glass, you turn the same turn, and you're gonna put your ice cube behind the back. So when you throw your glass, you catch it this way. Size up, so you won't drop the ice out of the glass, and then you take the glass and just put it on top of the bar. This is a pretty cool trick. One more time, just grab the glass, ice it, throw it, catch. It's in here, right here. Take it out. Voila. Another trick that you can do with a martini glass is just the way you grab a martini. It's just very simple. Just grab it this way, 2 fingers. Boom, done. One more time. Just push it. Boom. One more time. 2 fingers. Done. Simple and easy. You can do these shooter glasses as well. It's very nice. It's very fast. Boom. Done. This is one of the most powerful tricks ever invented. With these tricks, I've made so much money with these tricks than any other trick I've ever tried. And it's so simple. It just requires one sword and a cherry. This is how you're gonna do it. You're gonna have the sword, you're gonna put it in your mouth, and have it really tight in your teeth. And you're gonna grab a couple of cherries just in case you miss the first one, because it could happen. Everybody's human, and it's not a trick that you hit 100%. I mean, it could be, but sometimes you don't know in that day. So, anyways, you grab the sword, really tight, throw a cherry, voila, beautiful, isn't it? And that's a lot of money trick right here. I'm gonna show you one more time. You can even do 2 if you want. It's kind of messy and a sticky trick, but it's very powerful, it's very nice. People love it. People are just gonna come back to your bar and they're gonna tell their friends, hey, show this guy the cherry trick. That's all they're gonna ask you for, believe me. Sometimes I mean, it is amazing that people's reaction with this trick is just unbelievable. This trick will give you a lot of money, just believe me. And all it takes is just practice. You're gonna buy a couple of cherries and the plastic swords and just throw them and try to catch it. Throw, try to catch until you catch it. There's no trick, there's no like a good technique explanation. The only technique explanation is that the sword that you put in your mouth, you have to be really tight, okay? So it won't be sideways, it will be up, facing up. So then when you throw a cherry, see? That's the way to do it.